country in Afghanistan, and if you want to thank me and my fellow servicemen, and please educate yourselves about Kratom and listen to the truth. I am a Christian and I will speak the truth. Zechariah 8:16. These are the things that you shall do. Speak the truth to one another, judge with honesty and complete justice in your gates. I stand here today with no agenda. I'm not up here telling only 5% of the truth to fit a narrative. On February 20th, a presentation was presented to this police jury that was completely inaccurate and presented only to fit a narrative. I'm not up here getting paid thousands of dollars to present anything. I don't live in a $1.8 million home like the tall cop who is making serious money doing these conventions. I believe that y'all was given some information from the convention that guy, I guess, demonstrates or whatnot. So I just wanted to give you some good, truthful information. I'm just a veteran who is, again, fighting for holistic religious freedom, not for myself, but those who use Kratom in this parish. And I will stand here and what I say is the truth. Kratom is not gas station heroin. That reference nickname is for a drug called TNFT, which is something that the jury really should go after. Please understand TNFT and Kratom are two completely different things and should not be compared to each other. At every single hearing I've attended, and I'm sure I hear it again, that a lot of people Google to try to find out what Kratom is, and they use the Mayo Clinic about Kratom. Well, the Mayo Clinic does not do any of their research. They use reference and say what the FDA wants them to say. If you want the truth, then look at all the published articles from NIDA, the National Institute on Drug Abuse, who have spent millions of dollars on a study on effects of Kratom. Their reports clearly show unadulterated Kratom is safe and does have medical use. Obviously, if you're all concerned about this, something that you're willing to ban it completely, then it's reasonable for the public to ask you to do the actual research and find out the scientific facts. I've been to many other Kratom hearings, and it's always the same people behind the push. Sheriff's Association, DAs want to ban it so they can make money and fines and arresting people. Treatment centers and drug prevention people who want to ban it so they can sell it to Suboxone and expensive services. Then there's people like me, hardworking, good people who have served this country for our freedom, who have been through hell and back dealing with treatment, drug, and alcohol abuse. And PTSD. I lost 10 years of my life dealing with it. I lost 10 years of my life dealing with it through, when I come back from Afghanistan, dealing with drug treatments, alcoholism. I found Kratom 4 years ago. Turned my life around. Now I'm a functioning member of society. I work for one of the biggest industries in the oil and gas sector doing turnarounds in Louisiana. And I'm a husband to my wife. She no longer has to live in fear. When I'm a relapse next time, I'm going 4 years sober now, and I take Kratom every day. I use it, and it works. It works. I don't drink. No cravings for drugs or anything. I saw the comments last time of how Narcan don't work or something like that. Well, you don't need Narcan because this Kratom does not get you high. You don't get high on it. It's compared to like the energy that everybody says, oh, it gives you energy. Yeah, it's like an energy drink. Narcan doesn't work on it because you don't need Narcan. You take too much of it, you throw up. You get stomach cramps or whatever, and it makes you throw up. Unadulterated Kratom is what kills people, and that's what the state legislative hearings that they pushed this legislative season was for to ban unadulterated Kratom, to get rid of it through the KCPA, and like with the label, and this is a pack of Kratom, unadulterated, and it goes through lab testing. It has supplement facts on here. Everything's listed in what Kratom is. And also Senator Kleinpeter, which I spoke with during the hearing, introduced SB 94, which was the Kratom ban in the state of Louisiana. Well, after speaking with Senator Kleinpeter and others, he changed his stance on the ban, all-out ban. He changed it to age restrictions, which, I mean, he completely said in the Senate hearing, I'd like to work with the other side, and he did. And the state, the governor actually signed the paperwork into law to not ban kratom and to do an age restriction. I'm just here. I've been to all these hearings all over. I spoke with, in my parish, Livingston Parish, they went through the same thing to ban kratom. And after hearing everything, they decided not to ban it. So Livingston's not banned. There are a couple other parishes that have banned it, but I'm just saying, I'm here. I can go over the educational stuff with y'all and give you proper paperwork to show you the scientific evidence.
Well, first, thank you for your service. We do appreciate it.
And it works. It helps people. It really does.
Anybody else?
Hi there. My name is Adam Peak. I'm from East Baton Rouge
And
Parish.
you're going to have to speak a little louder.
Is this better?
Are you on?
The lights on.
Like needs to be on.
Hello. My name is Adam. I'm from East Baton Rouge Parish. I'm the owner of Bella Sunrise Smoke Shop. I've owned it since 2019. I've worked there since 2011. Just to offer a little bit of a retail perspective on kratom, the rap it will get as far as the gas station heroin remarks, like my friend stated, it is in regards to tianeptine or adulterated products. So the entire time I have sold or used kratom myself, I don't share any of the symptoms of hallucination. Nothing's made me want to freak out or act violently in accordance. If anything else, the bans I've seen in certain other parishes have encouraged people to either A, purchase it online from, of course, adulterated sources, little unlabeled black bags of God knows what that you're told is kratom. And as you'll find in a lot of reports done by the NIDA, National Institute of Drug Abuse, and the National Institute of Health, it is a key component in the opioid crisis as a harm reduction tool. Again, even if you ban the sale of it, you will not stop that. You won't stop seeing it in your parish. You'll just start seeing less trustable brands from another state profiting from our income. Economics aside, if we're sticking to health, again, I've taken it for over 10 years. I'm currently under the influence of about 8 grams of green bang Ming dye. If this isn't coherent enough for you, I really wouldn't know any other metric to go with. Far be it from me to say you can't protect stupidity. If you're going to go off of the reports we've heard in both the state capitol, I've heard information ranging from about 150 to 254 deaths in the span of 2 years into kratom-related deaths. Match that up with, and I'm not even going to count alcohol-related deaths when your car is wrapped around a telephone pole. We'll stick strictly with the numbers of alcohol poisoning, your liver failing, kidneys going down. About 47,000 deaths a year. Black lung with cigarettes, close to 50,000. If this is really, again, another metric you'd like to use to discredit kratom, I would have to say your stance would have to go tandem with banning these other substances as well. Don't let fear guide your decisions. Look into the information. Talk to your citizens. I'm open for questions if you'd ever like to swing by my store. We're one location and not hard to find. And if kratom was this billion-dollar industry, I don't think we would have been one location for as long as we have as an unadulterated source. Age restrictions would be nice. No one should be selling anything that doesn't have an address to a responsible manufacturer's location. So we can, if there is an issue with a certain batch, anything, we can go to the manufacturer and take proper accountability. That is all I have. Like I said, I welcome anyone to come visit my store. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I look forward to being a pillar of this society.
Good evening. My name is Joseph Button. I reside in East Baton Rouge Parish. I have 2 minute comment there.
So thank you also.
Ma'am, if you'd really like to thank me, holistic things like Kratom, they're good for us. I am disabled. I suffer from PTSD. This is hard for me. A year ago, you'd never find me right here. I'd be that guy in the back. I was a hardcore alcoholic. Kratom took me and turned my life around. Crazy. Crazy. I never thought. I never knew how lost I was and how irregular I felt. Now, I find myself in my yard. I'm playing with my kids. I'm having actual conversations. I go through things. Walmart was horrible. When you have PTSD like I do, this is a no-go. Too many people. Way too many people. I couldn't go to family functions, birthdays, Christmas, Thanksgiving. This is real. This is real. When you wake up every day and you've lived it, and you find something that is like a miracle, it's like a godsend. It changed me. I haven't drank it over a year. Once I found it, I didn't want to. I wasn't hiding anymore. It let me be me. There's many other veterans out there that are prescribed God knows what by the VA. That's all they can turn to. Things like this, you're looking at banning. Anything that is not big profit or big pharma, it's not good. For some reason, the government does not like it. We shouldn't be like that. As a veteran with PTSD, I shouldn't be forced to carry around a bag of prescriptions. I don't want it. I don't believe it. 22 service members kill themselves every day. Most of them, I can guarantee that they were probably prescribed more than you would ever see in your own medicine cabinet at home. Whether it be cough syrup, cough drops, you would be astounded by what they give us, because now they got to counter the side effects from this drug that they gave you with this drug. Now you got to take this to counter the side effects of these. Well, if we have something that's inexpensive, that works, that does not bring you to an all-out opioid crisis like we're seeing because of these prescriptions getting written freely, what do we do? Don't make it harder on people like me to live a normal life. Don't take me away from my kids by forcing me to take prescription drugs. I don't want to. I don't want to see any of my brothers do it. I've seen them go down the hole. It's not good. Give us something more to look for. Age restrictions? Do it. Let's do it. Why not? Make a step. Make steps toward the right way. If you want to help people and you want to thank me and Paul for his service, give us something more natural. It's a plant. They grind it. How much more natural is it?
Can I ask a question?
Right.
So you're talking about you having all these prescriptions that you were taking. What prescription medicine does this Kratom take the place of?
I've never believed in the prescriptions. I've been in the military for 17 years. I know a lot of people I've served, people that I've employed with, and come back, and I've seen what they take. I don't want that. I don't ever want to have to depend on that.
Do you guys know?
I would tell you, Klonopin, Xanax, a lot of sleep aids that I was on, like something with T, I don't know the name of it, but it was like, yeah, that's it. So a bunch of that, and my Xanax prescription, I was getting 110 a month. Then the pain and everything I was dealing with, at one point I was getting 140 Oxycontins, 140 Somas. It never ended.
So you got off of that and you were using
Well,
Kratom
I went to
instead.
treatment centers to get off of it. My last stint was a 6-month, in-house in Rockford, Illinois, which I stayed there for 6 months. I graduated, a week later I was back drinking. And that's when a family member introduced Kratom to me. And ever since that 4 years ago, I don't drink no more. I don't rely on that pharmaceutical medicine or anything. I'm back to normal. You know, and I got my family and everything back.
That's the biggest thing we're looking at for people like us. You know, we're not out abusing it. We're not looking to abuse it. We just want an alternative that's not going to take a toll on our body by whatever prescription they feel is the hot new thing that they want to try. We're not guinea pigs anymore. We want something holistic. We want something that we know what's in it. We just want a chance to be normal. Thank you.
I don't answer, so
Excuse me one second, we're gonna have to limit your time because we have another meeting that starts at 6.
Well, that's fine, I'll be fast. I have it all written up. I actually took 8 grams of kratom before I came here today. I'd like to use my own anecdotal evidence to explain how helpful this herbal supplement can be. Most of my life, I've had chronic pain, severe depression, and anxiety. I was on a laundry list of medications as a teen, most of which didn't help the issues. They made me feel like a zombie. I wasn't in control of my life. I then discovered kratom. I couldn't believe the benefits. Over time, I was able to completely stop all of my medications, including opioids. Kratom made that easy for me and truly helped me become a person. I couldn't afford to go to a rehab, and if not for kratom, I know that I wouldn't be here before you guys today. I've now taken it daily for nearly 10 years. It saved my life as well as countless others, as you'll heard. And it will continue to save lives as long as you don't ban it. There's 200,000 kratom users in Louisiana alone. And it's an natural herbal supplement. I don't think that they deserve to not be able to easily get unadulterated products. Thank you.
Can I have a motion to close out hearing?
Second.
Yes, ma'am.
I was late coming in. Are they,
Yes.
what is their request? To sell this in the store or?
It already is.
Oh, it's in the stores here?
They want to ban it.
Oh, they want
They want to ban this.
these,
No. They're against it. They're for it.
oh, y'all are against it and they're for it?
Yes.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Okay. Everybody in favor? Meeting's adjourned.
No, they could give you 11 public hearings.
Yeah, I feel like-